Ryan Dungey's right there on the 5. Kyle Chisholm. There's Kevin Windham. He'll be real happy his Saints are going to advance after tonight. He's also well known for his party in the pasture.
Party in the Pasture is our 4th annual, and the thing's been growing so much, and it's such a collaboration of people. Craig Morgan, he's been so instrumental in helping this thing grow, and we got together trying to figure out how we could raise money and have a good time, and I think we've done a pretty good job at it. This year, we were able to donate $50,000 to a battered women's shelter in Natchez, Mississippi, a local school in Centerville. It's actually Centerville Academy, and Billy's Place, which is a deal that Craig's working on, which is a home for temporarily displaced children. And to have all that come together while having a good time, you almost feel guilty, right? Because everybody just had such a great time hanging out there at the house and just hooping it up, and then able to raise that much money. Really feels good.
A great time at K-Dub's place down in Mississippi.
I didn't make it this year. I had to race at Homestead, and I was like, the way Homestead went, I kind of wish I could party in the pasture.
Well, let's do that this year. Kevin, we're coming for the 5th annual. We need to do a live speech.
Look at this. Jeff Alessi, little brother.
Yep.
Michael Alessi right there, 801 on that Moto Concept Suzuki. Trying to put that thing out front like Big Brother just did.
We're going to get a look at Jake Weimer here as well. Andrew Short on his new entry for Jeremy McGrath.
2 former Supercross champions.
Yep.
Some guys that have won Lights titles. Pretty stacked little situation we got coming in.
Yeah, Stewart and Dungey, of course, you're talking about. James on the 7, Dungey on the 5. 30-second board is up. Good look at the new start gate the folks at Feld Motorsports have brought to the tour this year. Really cool.
Looks pretty relaxed at this point, wouldn't you say, guy?
You know, I talked to Coach Gibbs, who was here earlier today, and he said, man, everybody's a little nervous back underneath the tarp. Let's see what they do. James did not get a great start, but Dungey did. He got the Nuclear Cowboys whole shot, and Metcalf gets an even better one on the Suzuki number 24.
Look at that Andrew Short in there on the new ride.
Short riding for Jeremy McGrath on that number 29 Honda. Dungey's on the KTM, the Red Bull back number 5 in orange. Short going right after him, and Ivan Tedesco's back there in the Hardin Huntington number 9, the green Kawasaki.
There goes
Short's got the inside line here.
Andrew's not afraid to get in there and mix it up either.
No, he's not. He ain't scared to ride a white bike. I've said it many a times, and he wants to come out here and show these guys he's got what it takes to be a contender.
Well, his team owner, Jeremy McGrath, certainly had a lot of success in this stadium here, and I'm sure that there's a lot of things that you can tell, a lot of things that you can say to your rider and try to help him through it, but just like Jeremy said in that opening piece, man, he's got to do the work now.
Here comes Dungey, number 5, trying to take over a position and move himself up there, see if he can get second away from Metcalf. He does so. Tedesco on the outside. Here he comes.
He's gonna, ooh, Metcalf, what a brave move, stays in it.
And Stewart is right behind them. There he is in the blue colors on the Yamaha.
I'm telling you guys, this section, that whole first turn area till you get right here, that is just funky.
One rider on the 83 having some issues. That's Partridge. Yep. James tries to cut inside of Tedesco. That's going to give him, I think, 4th. He's now up to. Tedesco gets in front. He's up to 3rd.
And he is catching the 5 of Ryan Dungey. Let me tell you, Ivan Tedesco has made the podium quite a few times. In the Supercross class, he is capable of doing what he's doing right now.
Yeah, Jeff, you and I talked to him earlier, and he was really confident about what he could do here tonight.
Yeah, they put together a great effort over there. They have a 4-man team with a lot going on. He's going to have his hands full here with the number 7 as he grabs a handful.
Stewart got him. He's up to 3rd. Short, Dungey, Stewart, Tedesco, your top 4.
What's interesting, I think, for a lot of riders is that they came in here today, and especially this center part of the track, notice these guys using a totally different line. It's so slow, and it's got these little weavy turns up and down, that the bike setup can be dramatically different than what they would have been testing on the test track.
Yeah, you can see Ryan Dungey looking back there, thinking James will be all right. Look at this pass. Textbook pass.
It was like he looked over.
and said,
looked
good,
afraid
go by.
right then.
He went a little wider than you would have gone, Jeff?
He didn't look like he had too much urgency to keep James behind him.
No, he didn't. Without a doubt, he didn't fight. He didn't close the door. Maybe he wanted to let James go by and follow him, but he's going to want to follow him. He's going to have to twist the throttle.
You're not a believer in letting anybody by you.
No, you obviously never raced with me.
Yeah.
I did. You were.
No, but I know what Ricky was talking about, maybe letting the guy by and follow his line a little bit.
Yeah.
But Jeff is saying, don't waste it, just never give up a position no matter what.
Once the guy went by, he said bye-bye.
Yeah.
So I never picked up on anything, I don't think. No, I mean, great effort. Stewart, man, he's starting to lay it down here. Let's see what sort of lap times. Remember, Villapoto just went out in Heat 1 and matched his fast lap time for qualifying. Track maybe quicker now, Ricky, or no?
No, I think the track might be a little bit slower now, guys, because what's happening is these ruts are getting deeper. They're getting, really rough.
Yeah, it's going to get a little choppy as they come up. Now watch as Stewart here, if he gets in a line, now he got a smooth line right there, but if you get in those deeper ruts, the rear suspension has got so much, here's the pass.
Well, and we talked about that Short can make things difficult on a guy. Dungey just let Stewart by. Let's see what Short does here. He might not be so easy to go. He pushed him pretty wide there.
Yeah, James has got his number right here. He's gonna wait his time. He's either probably gonna tuck under after the finish line here to pass him, if I had to guess.
This is a really good section where you can kind of rest and get a good breath, and then say, okay, now here's where we can open it up.
Look at Ryan Dungey kind of creeping back in there, but James is getting held up by the 29. James is really good at staying low in the corners and staying out of the rough, deep ruts, and that is key, especially in main events, because you're still able to hug the jumps and make them with ease. Like watch right here.
Yeah, but you can go back to Phoenix a couple years ago. Phoenix a couple years ago went out of that whoop section where him and Chad Reed got together. He was cutting down early. You can do that at this time of night, but later on in the main.
Here it is, right there. That was the move that's going to set it up here in the corner. Look at that. Oh, and Andrew comes fighting back.
Oh, he can't hold the line. He tried to get those tires to stick on the Honda, but he just drifted a little wide.
Boy, Andrew got the crowd here in Anaheim on their feet when he can charge him back. Now let's see if they can hang with James, or James is going to start to lay down some times.
Well, last time around, Stewart went a 101.6. That time around was a 101.6 again, so right there at the fastest pace of Villapoto.
Yeah, you're going to see a fast lap right here from Mr. Stewart.
Yeah, but you know what I'm noticing, guys, is they have to be really patient here tonight. This isn't one of those tracks where you just let it all hang out and you've got this ultimate speed. See how they're landing on top there? That takes so much strength to stop, get on the brakes, hold yourself forward.
Oh! Ooh, you're watching the live shot on the right and the replay on the left as James almost came off. This is where he took the lead on your left.
Now watch on the left. Watch this wheel tap. That's what he did on the last lap of qualifying to set the fastest time, and it's going to put him right there at that 101.6 again.
Well, we've seen that foot come off where he passed Andrew Short, and that's how fast things can turn around in this sport. You gotta be precise.
We got to see if Dungey can get around Andrew Short, because I'll tell you what, Aaron, Andrew Short is really running well here in this heat.
He's running extremely well, you guys, and he must be extremely happy about that, because when I spoke with him earlier this afternoon, he said he's only been riding since November, and he's been riding really slow, making a comeback from his injury. If you recall, it was his elbows and his wrists that he broke, and he said it's only about 75% back healthy. His elbows are the tough part, and you can only imagine in this cold temperature tonight, they're starting to ache. So what a run right now for Andrew Short.
Yeah, that was pretty bad injury. When you have two arms broke like that, I've been there before.
Yeah, you was going to say, you know all about that, don't you?
Yeah. And the one thing I'm noticing, see how Dungey, he's always a little nice in this situation. Stewart was really aggressive, took a couple risks. Now he's out front. And I'm going to correct myself. Villapoto had that 1 minute flat, 0.4. 1 minute, 0.4. Stewart has only done a 101.6. Now he's had a clean lap here, a chance to kind of rest. He should be coming past the finish line right quick. We'll see if he gets down to the 1 minute flat.
Yeah, what was it? 1 minute point 338 that Villapoto ran.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Here comes Dungey. Can he get around short?
Yeah, see, he's a little light there. And this has always been his nature. I don't know that he'll change. People trust him racing. Yeah, he's not going to push the issue. He's going to wait for the timing to come.
He might come right here. Crowd getting on their feet again.
See if he can come back to the other side, try something new.
See, Short's going to go on the inside.
See if he gets the drive, if he can get through that rut, over it cleaned up.
Square him up here. Ooh, nice, little nice.
Oh, got him there. Got him there.
That's what you're going to have to do tonight right there, is thread the needle and be very patient. That's a very slow speed for these guys on these 450s. They're used to going a lot faster and carrying a lot more momentum than what they are tonight.
Dungey had, as James Stewart takes the checkered flag, Dungey will finish second, which goes along the point I was going to make. Dungey only won one race last year, but he had 13 podiums out of 17 races. That's the consistency that almost won him back-to-back championships. Don't forget the Joe Gibbs team won the season opener here in Anaheim a few years back with Josh Grant, who, by the way, along with his teammate Kyle Chisholm, both got Jeff Ward's new team into the main event straight through this heat race as well. So Wardy's team's going to the main, and so is the king of Supercross, Jeremy McGrath. James getting his headset on, and we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll let you get that towel there, James, and a drink of water, and we'll be right back. Talk to you in just a minute, okay? All right, man. I'd say Speed's coverage of Monster Energy Supercross from Anaheim is brought to you by RockyMountainMC.com, your one-stop shop for parts, apparel, and accessories. Get ready! By Honda, world leader in power sports. When you want the best, it's a Honda. And by Progressive Insurance, #1 in motorcycle insurance. Welcome back to Anaheim, California, here at Angel Stadium. Here's the results out of Heat 2. Kevin Windham's going straight to the main, so is Brett Metcalf. He'll take the factory Suzuki over there. Jake Weimer and Ivan Tedesco going as well on their Kawasaki's. All right, let's check with the man who won Heat number 2, James Stewart. James, a nice debut for you on your new Joe Gibbs racing machine. How'd you feel about the bike?
The bike was good. I mean, it's been so long since I raced, I almost forgot how to do it. So I was I didn't really get a good jump off the gate. I spun on that plastic a little bit, but it was awesome. The Pirelli tires is awesome. They was hooking up, and Joe Gibbs, Yamaha, Toyota. Looking forward to the main event. Just got to stay out of trouble. It's hard to pass, as you can see. I had Andrew was running awesome, and it was tough to get around though. James, is the track deteriorating a lot, lap after lap, or is it staying pretty consistent? You think it'd be good for the main? Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Yeah, it's probably one of the roughest Anaheims I've ever seen. And it's one-lined, so you got 20 guys going in the same line, so it's really tough, and it's really hard to try to switch those lines up. But I think it's gonna be one of those nights you got to get aggressive. Right. Well, good luck, man. Thanks, guys.
Yep. All right, James. We'll see you a little later on.